Hi. Today's topic is first date ideas that will have them wanting more and texting right away. I'm Dr. Diana Kirshner, and welcome to Love in 90 Days Live here on my Facebook page, Dating to True Love Mentor. We meet here every Thursday at 2 Eastern to learn about love and get inspired. Hey, Betty. So excited to be with you. I love comments. Please weigh in about your own first date ideas, and maybe some that have worked out, some that haven't. I'd love to see that. I jump on here after the live to look at the comments and respond. So definitely do that, and please hit the like and share buttons. Anyway, so let's look at some first date ideas. First of all, I want to, hey, Carrie. First of all, I want to make one thing clear. When you're dating, in order to find a really great match, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. And the thing is that when you're actively dating, it's best to be ruling people out rather than in. And I don't want you wasting any time with someone who's really not going to make the cut. So the initial contact, if you're meeting someone on an app or a dating site, is to just have a coffee date in a public place and see if you actually like this person. You don't want to waste time with a long involved date. But let's say that you have your coffee date and you do like the guy. Then you check him out. The next step would be to check him out on LinkedIn and Google him, make sure he is who he says he is. It's always safety first. And then plan an exquisite first date, in case he asks you, what would you like to do? Or, you can bring this up. You can have an amazing, incredible time in your first date. And so there are 4 different types of first dates that I'm going to cover that are super great. Hey, Joya. They're super, super great types of dates that will open up connection, bonding, fun, excitement, and the possibility of falling in love. Now, the first type of date is to actually do something in a romantic setting. This sets the stage for a great new sweet connection together, So when you think romantic, you're thinking of a moonlight stroll, especially at the beach. Maybe going to a cozy little Italian restaurant with opera songs or love songs. Going to see the city lights from the top of a really tall building. That can be really spectacular with the skyline and the beautiful night sky. Or maybe going to, if there's a beautiful park near where you live or a botanical garden, maybe going there and being in this beautiful, romantic, idyllic setting together. I mean, that really sets the stage for, a connection. Now, the second type of great first date idea is to do something that gets the adrenaline pumping. Now, there are researchers who've said adrenaline makes the heart grow fonder. Adrenaline makes the heart grow fonder. So something exciting. Let's say there's a sporting event coming up and you're both fans of the same team where you're going to scream your heads off together. That's very exciting. Maybe go to an escape room. These are very popular right now. You go to an escape room and you figure out, all the clues, and you're working together. It's kind of high energy, high excitement. Maybe go to a race, where you're rooting, for the one you want to win, or go to an amusement park with some really scary, fun rides. That is just fantastic for falling in love. As the excitement comes up, you're sharing this experience. It's just great for falling in love. Okay, so the third type of date, first date, or you could do this anytime, obviously, but we're talking about first dates, is to do something that cracks you up, something that is funny, something that you can have share humor, will set you up to have some share humor, some really good belly laughs. That kind of thing totally makes a very strong connection. So maybe going to a comedy club would be a great idea. Seeing some stand-up, going to karaoke, where you both don't necessarily sing really well, but you're cracking up as you try to sing. Maybe seeing an improv, watching improv. I mean, if you're really brave, you could take an improv class together. That is hard. I've tried it. Or, grab some dinner and just see a funny movie. You have these laughs, you have this shared experience, and the humor will bring you closer. And then the fourth thing to do is do something that interests both of you, but something that neither of you have done before. So it's brand new. Novelty creates aliveness, it creates fun, and it creates being in the moment, being present with each other. Novelty is great. And by the way, if you could be married for decades and these date ideas still work, and they're really great. So novelty. Maybe you want to go see the new Picasso exhibit at the museum, or you want to hit up a flea market, or maybe, do some antiquing. Maybe go to Little Italy near you, or some other new part of town that neither of you have ever been to. It's really like you're exploring together. Maybe if you're both interested in a particular author, you go to a book reading by that author, and man, there's lots of new stuff then that you'll be able to talk about together that'll bring you closer. And then another idea in terms of doing novel things is hiking, swimming, or kayaking. Let's say you're both very active. Hiking, swimming, or kayaking in a brand new place. Again, there's that feeling of exploring together, new activities, new experiences. So you get close and you're really having a great time. So think about this, actually, no matter where you are in a dating relationship, but particularly for first dates, these 4 types of dates are spectacular for opening up new possibilities. Going to a romantic setting, right? Doing something very exciting. Doing a fun activity that makes you both laugh. Or doing something totally brand new. These are the 4 types of dates that really, really, really work well. And it will help you open these new connections, new discussion, this feeling of closeness, and this bonding. And as a result, the guy will associate you with having lots of fun. And you will associate him with having lots of fun. So, of course, immediately then it leaves him wanting more. It leaves him wanting to text you immediately. It leaves him wanting to do it all over again. And there you have it. But remember, I do want to point out that I really advise seeing more than one person initially in a casual way, so that you can get to know them, ideally 3, without getting too involved. A little kissing, a little canoodling is fine, not sex, for a while. And in that way, you're keeping yourself safe from heartbreak and safe from disappointment. So just please remember that. So if you have found these tips really, really helpful, I invite you to get a whole lot more from my free newsletter. It's available at lovin90days.com. That's lovin90days.com. Go there. It comes with 3 free love trainings, which are fantastic. Number 1 is what men want in a relationship, and it will really surprise you when you listen to this. Number 2 is how to find love when you feel deserted. And so many people, of course, all of us have gone through feeling deserted at one point or another. And then the 3rd free love training that comes with the newsletter is Secrets of Irresistible Confidence at Any Age. I mean, people talk about feeling old. I just heard of a very successful love story. She was 87, he was 89. So not to feel too old if you're like 30, 40, 50, 60, or 70. And Anyway, I love you guys. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, please subscribe. The YouTube channel is called Love in 90 Days. It's all one word. Love in 90 Days, no spaces. And hit the notification bell so you'll find out when there are new videos. And definitely pick up that newsletter at loveinninetydays.com so you'll have ongoing support to create love that is beyond your wildest dreams. And I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I'm wishing you guys lots of love till we meet again.